Hi guys and welcome back to Crypto Chest. What's happening here? Welcome back to Crypto Chester. My name is Chester and today I'll be walking you through the crypto markets. First things first, I'm going to be talking about Bitcoin on the shorter term time frame. Then we're going to be moving to the mid term for Bitcoin. And then once we're done with that, we're going to be going through to the long term for Bitcoin, because it's safe to say a lot has been happening here for Bitcoin finally, right? A lot has been happening here finally. Now after that, you know what's part of the show that is. We're going to get to the altcoin. My altcoins of the day, the three altcoins that I choose to do a little showcase on to basically showcase to you guys. And those altcoins that I have chosen today is Ethereum, Binance Coin, and XRP. So that's what you can look forward to. And then we'll be moving through to the altcoin request part of the show. To get your altcoin requests in the chat now, guys, and I will get to them as soon as I'm done here with Bitcoin and the altcoins today. So far in the chat, I have seen DOT and I have seen Ocean. So that's what you can be expecting for now, but let's get straight onto Bitcoin. Couple of shout outs quickly in the chat. We got Gordon straight in there, Oi Savaloy. Good afternoon from Illustrative Phoenix. What's up, man? Kong, Chester equals legend. How you doing, bro? Nice to see you on the stream. The Simple Technology. Mr. Melkany, Chester, why do you sleep all day long? I don't, bro. You're judging me on one Monday morning. It's been a long, long weekend. But yeah, I'm here nonetheless, 1:45 on a Monday afternoon. So you can expect a good morning stream from me every other day in terms of the week, because I'm going to be starting to move my schedule around a bit so I can tap into more of an international audience around the world in terms of referencing different time frames, right? So I'm thinking I'm going to do like one morning stream and then an evening stream, one morning stream and then an evening stream, just to see how that works in terms of statistics and stuff like that. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. Good afternoon, Chester, says Tom. Good morning, all, says Tom. Simple Technology, hello family, nice to see you on there. We've got Joe Hart, we got Gamer God out here, OG, Narania out here. We got Mumbai, hello all, nice to see you on the stream there, Mumbai, and War Machine as well, and Nicole, nice to see you back on the stream as well there. Now let's start off with Bitcoin. Let's just get straight into it on the 1 hourly here, right? Because we did top out around that 42,500. Pretty crazy stuff for Bitcoin, pretty crazy indeed. Now, as I said here on the daily, look at this. It's just been absolutely insane progression to the top side. We need some sort of reversal, right? We need some sort of reversal, and that's pretty much what we've seen coming down here. This is absolutely healthy. Do not panic. This is absolutely fine, right? We're in this parallel channel. Nice uptrend. Very nice. We've got touches all the way to the top side in terms of level of resistance. Not quite getting there on this side here, but still literally 4 touches nonetheless. Still very healthy in terms of a top side level of support. Now, to the lower side here, the resistance of this parallel channel, we've got a nice touch here. Very healthy indeed. Bit of consolidation along the way. And then after that, you can see we have broken that to the downside on the hourly time frame. On the 4 hourly here, we're not quite there. We've still got a little bit way to go. But yeah, on the 1 hourly, we can actually say that we have broken this to the downside, and we could be looking at a retest here. We've retested it to this to the bottom side here of this resistance line on this parallel channel, and then we have progressed further down from there. So yes, it's not looking so hot in terms of progression right now, but the thing that I would be wanting to reference here, guys, is we do have quite a few bullish divergence coming through across the MACD and also the RSI as well. If we see any further dump as well, and then we see a reversal coming through, we can actually plot in a bullish divergence for the future. So it is looking like we are going to see a reversal here. I don't think we're going to be seeing a mass completion of a measure move like so, right? I don't think we're going to be seeing a mass completion of a measure move like this, but if we do, guys, we're likely to hit around this 38k, so we could get there. It's very likely that we could get there, but we just need to take into account we've got quite a few bullish divergences coming through there. And if we do get to this sort of 38k sort of zone there, you know what that's going to mean. On the midterm here, it's going to be meaning we're going to be testing the top side of this parallel channel coming through like that, right? Which is absolutely fine. As long as we don't lose that, then we're still in this nice healthy uptrend. This is still a nice reversal. It's fine. It's absolutely fine. For a chart to be healthy like this, we need to see this reversal. And then we need to actually see that progression to the top side if this uptrend is going to continue, which is it's very likely it still can, right? It's very likely it still can. So just don't be panicking now. Don't be like, oh no, we're going down to 35. Granted, we could still go down to that sort of level, because after seeing, what was it, 38% or something progression growth, now we're up to 42% now growing for Bitcoin right now. For an asset to jump up that high in like a week and a half or something along the lines of that, it's pretty unhealthy, right? It's pretty unhealthy. So we need these corrections to come through, right? So yeah, a few things to take into consideration. At this point in time, you can see we are finding some sort of resistance along this zone. Now, if we jump to the midterm quickly, let's have a little look at this quickly, because as you can see, we are in the same parallel channel on the shorter term time frame. But I've drawn the trend line just a little bit lower, correlating with the candle body close here. Maybe getting a little wick touch here, not quite, but as you can see here, we are on the lower side of this parallel channel. So we could be breaking further down, or right now we could be looking at seeing that retracement, finding, well, the 4 hour actually ends in 9 minutes. That's going to be great to watch live on the stream. If we see where this candle body close, if we can get a nice candle body close above this trend line coming up like so, maybe along the lines of this, it's going to be a lot more healthy for Bitcoin to see any more progression to the top side. But as I was saying a second ago, let me jump to these bullish divergences coming through here. As you can see, pretty strong dominant one here on the MACD, as you can see here. So that's an indication that we are going to see some sort of reversal in the price. And after dumping a significant amount like this, it's not just a little downtrend. This is significant dumpage to the downside, going all the way from, where are we? All the way from, let's go from this top wick here, around 41,465, all the way down to 39,200. That is a significant move to the downside, which needs to be validated. It does need to be validated. For an asset to dump 5.5%, it's not very healthy. It's not healthy, right? We need to either see a lot more consolidation here before we take another leg down, or we're going to see a retracement to the upside here, which I think we were trying to have a go with that here, but obviously we've seen that Viva la resistance playing out like so. So it's going to be interesting to see if these bullish divergences actually start to play out here. Let me bring up the one on the RSI as well, and we can have a little touch on that. As you can see, this is one that we're trying to predict here. If we do come down and see that reversal coming through when we get to that oversold point here, then it's going to be forming a bullish diversion, which is going to mean, well, potential for us to have a reversal, right? So there's definitely a few things to take into consideration there. Tom says slippery when Big Meg. That's what Hammy says. Simple Technology, shout out from New York City. Absolutely cool stuff. You're out here in New York City. Simple Technology wants Harvest. I just broke my pen. Brilliant. Simple Technology wants Harvest. Harvest Finance. Okay. Do you have the code for that, bro? And Quant. We'll see how that goes. And AMP is my altcoins. AMP. Okay. Nice to see. AMP. Yeah, AMP was basically built to speed up blockchain transactions, and I think it's going to kind of get invalidated a little bit with all these hyperlink things coming out and stuff like that. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what AMP actually is going to do for the future, because the actual fundamental technology that they have, it's kind of getting a little bit invalid by the big boys, which is what we're seeing in day-to-day life with like a lot of the shops on the street closing, whereas because they're getting a lot more invalidated because of the internet. Everyone's buying stuff online now. It's the same sort of thing in terms of a different market in a sense, right? Saturini, hey Chester, it's taking a while to reach that 38k retest. Yes, it is. It's taking a while. Andre says, sad news, want to buy BTC at 8k. Oh god, wouldn't we all like to buy BTC at 8k? A small double bottom, potentially, man, potentially. We'll just see if we can get reversal from this zone here, and then go from there. But as I was saying, we've got a lot of bullish divergences playing out, so it's going to be very interesting to see how that does plan out. War Machine, do you think BTC will see a small bounce from here when New York opens at 9 a.m? It's going to be very interesting to see when that opens. I think that's in an hour and a half's time when the stock market opens. So in obviously America, right? It's going to be very interesting to see the price impact there for Bitcoin, right? It's going to be very, very interesting to see, because if we get a bullish stock market, we get a bullish Bitcoin. It's usually the case, right? And vice versa, bearish, same sort of scenario. So yeah, it's going to be very interesting to see. I actually haven't checked pre-market at this point in time. But I'm sure I'll have time to check that before stock market opens, right? Just gonna have a drink of water, and then we're gonna carry on for the midterm, because that's pretty much the shorter term time frame sort of summed up there. If we are gonna have a reversal, right, I would be looking to come up and climb and hold this parallel channel to the upside. If we are gonna see any more sort of uptrend basically play out like so. But hey, at the end of the day, guys, look, we've got a high low here. We're forming another high low here. As long as we're not coming down to this level here at around that 38,346. As long as we don't invalidate that and come down any lower, then the next lower high is going to be that 36k sort of mark. And we don't want to be getting down there, because the moment that we start even flirting with the idea of getting down there, we could see literally imminent reversal, right? Let me just put into perspective. We've only really been trending up for near enough, what, 12 days, something along the lines of that. So that is not a long time. Not a long time for a nice healthy uptrend. Whereas if we're looking at let me go back on the bigger term time frames. If we're looking at more of like a bull market coming back into fruition, right? We're trending up for a hell of a long time, right? A hell of a long time. At this point in time, this is very steep. Validation is needed. We could literally see a curl over. This could even just be a trap, right? It could even be a trap because you know the amount of people right now who have gone bullish just because we've pumped, well, we pumped 45% or something like that in the space of like nearly 2 weeks. So a lot of people have flipped bullish. And if you just think like a whale, you're not going to fail. That is literally what the whales want. That's what the whales want. And I wouldn't be surprised now if they dumped it to liquidate a load of longs, right? I really wouldn't be surprised at all because that's how they're going to make money. They're not just going to send it to the goddamn moon all day long, right? Let me jump to the 4 hourly time frame. I have a little touch on there because there is another divergence coming through there as well, and that's obviously on the RSI. On the RSI coming through, we've got bullish divergence coming through as well there. If we actually come down to this zone on the RSI and then we see a bounce up, right? This is obviously a future prediction coming through. If we do see that, something along the lines of that, then it is going to form what do we call a bullish divergence, which should help the price resume to the top side, which is going to be very interesting to see. Now, you guys know on this channel, you know that I do reference this downward sloping resistance line coming through on the RSI, right? You can see the V-Villa resistance playing out from this zone continuously, and it's very likely that we are going to see that again, right? We are going to see that again if we come up and have that retest, right? We did lose this zone, and I did say on my stream, look guys, if we lose this zone, this is what I was saying, if we lose this zone, it's likely that we are going to have that progression to the lower side, right? And that basically indicated this dump that we had coming through there. So yeah, it's going to be very interesting to see if we do actually see that reversal, us coming up back testing this zone again, because look, you can see the tests that we've had along this zone before, and then the V-Villa resistance playing out. And if that is to happen, guys, very good point to watch here. If it is to happen, then we need to basically take into account the idea of sideways action, right? The idea of sideways action, because we're obviously going to see us come up, test, come down, come up, test, and then we could be just continuing this this parallel channel to the top side, or we could form some new sort of range, maybe looking along the lines of this. There's a few different scenarios that can plan out here. At this point in time, in terms of the live price action, we are literally in this rising parallel channel here for Bitcoin, and there's a lot of divergences that could be playing out, which we do need to be referencing there. Just for a hair in my eye, that we do need to be referencing there. In terms of moving averages, right, we got the 55 SMA coming up at around that 38,849. So it's going to be very interesting to see if we can come down and tap that. If we can come down and tap that, then hopefully we can find support there. If we don't, then yeah, it's going to be looking pretty rough indeed for coming down below, right? So we definitely need to take that into consideration for the future run here for Bitcoin, depending on what is going to happen. Now, as you can see, its parallel channel coming through from the 4 hourly time frame has been pretty dominant for a long time, since the first sort of crash coming through there. Pretty dominant for quite a long time, and to be honest with you guys, I'm pretty bored of it, right? I want to see us break this chart pattern with more confidence than what we've seen here. We're seeing these retracements coming through, and it is looking like that we could even come down to this sort of zone here and test that. I would not be surprised at all. I wouldn't be surprised at all before we even saw any more progression of us coming down. And the reason for this is, guys, as you see on this daily chart, I'm switching to the daily now. As you can see here on this daily chart, we did have this parallel channel to the downside for quite a while. We did have this falling wedge pattern for quite a while. We did actually break to the upside, looking progressive for Bitcoin, smashing through these lower highs, looking very, very healthy indeed. But you can smash as many lower highs as you want, but when you're as steep as this, without any reversal, this is the doji star candle that we were talking about on the stream last week. We were like, right, we need a red candle here. We need one. It was 8 in a row, right? 8 green candles in a row. We need a red candle to come through. Otherwise, we're going to see progression redump to the downside. And then we did see that. We saw a bit on this daily candle, bringing us all the way down to that 38,355 sort of level there. And then the progression out of nowhere brought us all the way up to that 42,200, and from there it's just been trending down, right? It's just been trending down. And this is why I'm saying we could even come down a heck of a lot lower than that. We could come down a little bit lower than that before we are going to see any sort of reversal. But the main point here on the long-term daily term time frame, right? This is absolutely fine. Now we're having this retracement, right? This progression we move to the upside, very unhealthy on its own, but now we're having the correction. Then we can be looking at another leg up, because you know what we say on this channel, right? You cannot climb Everest, Mount Everest, biggest mountain in the world. You can't climb Everest without resting at base camp 1, right? You need to rest at base camp 1, have a consolidatory period, or sometimes you need to go down for a bit, get some more air, and then take another leg up, right? So it's definitely a few things we need to take into consider there. I would be looking at holding this zone. If we are to lose this zone and we are to see this progression to the downside plan out like we did see before when we were sat in around this range, then yeah, it's going to look pretty rough, right? It's going to look pretty rough. So yeah, definitely I would be watching this 38,985 zone as a level of support. As you can see here, we can see that V-Wave resistance play off pretty strongly indeed from this zone. So yeah, a couple of things to consider. Couple of things to think about there, guys. We got Restless in the chat there saying, hello Chester, my man. Nice to see you on the stream there, bro. Can you check the 15-minute time frame for me? It seems to be a potential double bottom. Maybe I'll jump onto that quickly for you, bro. I hope you're having a fantastic Monday. Yeah, I see what you're saying, bro. I see what you're saying. It's going to be interesting to see basically where we go from here. And we do have the volume weighted ATR on the 15-minute, which is holding us up as well. As you can see, we do usually find that support on that sort of zone there. So we can find any more history coming through there. Yeah, if we break it to the downside, this is something to basically think about as well. If we break it to the downside, we usually trend along it, guys, as well. So if we're going to be referencing that with live price action right now, we are actually currently below it. We did break below it. Sorry, we're above it currently, and we did break below it before, and we trended along it and then broke to the upside. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting. We could literally grind down with it now. We could grind down with it and do something along the lines of this. It's speculatively speaking right now. And as I was saying, there's a lot of bullish divergences coming through on the hourly time frame. So yeah, it's gonna be very interesting. Chester, I think Harvest Finance and Quant are possibly moon coins. Can you review the circulating supplies and perform a TA just in case it's an opportunity for anyone to score? Tell you what, man, I won't be doing that on today's stream because I'll have to actually have a little research on the fundamentals for myself to showcase to you guys if I am going to be actually using the word moon coin, right? Because the fundamentals obviously have a huge part in it rather than just referencing the circulating supply and the chart itself. So yeah, I'll get onto them, bro. I'll do a little research. And you said that was Harvest Finance and Quant. Yeah, okay, man. I'll do a little research and we'll see if we can get something on tomorrow's stream for you. Fundamental research on those two. Not a problem at all. Simple. Nearly called you Simple Finance then. Simple Technology, bro. You're having a fantastic Monday morning as well. Monday afternoon as well, right? Pretty tired over here in England. Pretty long weekend painting and clearing the house and stuff like that. 17 likes as well, guys. You're absolutely killing it. Very good stuff indeed. Where are you all watching? Where are you all watching from? That'd be cool to see. That'd be very cool to see because I know this stream is international out here. Neil Esh in the chat. Nice to see you back on the stream there, bro. Behave, guys. There is a mod here, ready and waiting to time you out if you're spamming. I'm only playing, but yeah. Anyway, back to Bitcoin here on the daily chart, right? As I was saying, this pump is very nice and healthy. It's very good stuff indeed. This sorry, the pump isn't very healthy, sorry, but the retrace that we're having is validating the pump that we had there, so it makes us healthy, ready to take another leg up. That's going to be very good indeed, right? And also we are now in this range of let me get rid of this for now, right? Let me get rid of this for now. Make it a bit more visually appealing for you all out there. That's not what I want to get rid of. I want to get rid of that. Yeah, so as you can see here, we do have a parallel channel coming through, which we're currently sat at the top side of. So it's going to be interesting to see if we break that and come down to the lower side, right? I mean, it's very easy for us to come down to this 36k level before seeing that progression up again, because as I said, it is a 40% move to the top side here, just over 40% move to the top side here. So if we are going to come down to that 36k, that's absolutely fine, right? It's absolutely fine. Hero Optimus, hello Chester, Mekana. Yo, what are you saying? You good? Hero Optimus out here from Norway. Very cool stuff indeed. Spam, it's what's for breakfast. Spam is what's for breakfast. Isn't that like canned meat? we do have the bull market barrier coming through here, sat on a daily time frame, right? Let me just get rid of some of these price ranges for some positions that I have coming through there, which I'm going to showcase in a minute because we are getting dangerously close to a hash ribbons long position coming through there. And that's obviously going to mean mega gains, giga gains. That's what we're looking forward to. But yeah, bull market barrier. If we're in a blue, as you can see, if we're above it, we are in a bull market. If we are below it, it's looking very much like we're in a bear market. But as you can see here, we did go yellow for a bit, and that's obviously the undecided time. And from when we actually went to that yellow point, we've actually just sat going sideways in this range. Granted, setting a few lower lows now and then, but no, not invalidating them. Seeing a high low being set here, and actually obviously has seen significant progression to the upside from there. So it's not looking too bad in terms of a reversal. But in terms of what happened last time when we did see this in terms of the bull market barrier, guys, I do say this quite a bit on this channel. After we did see us come down drastically, we did actually see a reversal of 96% before having that continuation to the downside. So it's definitely something to reference here, guys. If we are going to see any sort of retracement looking like that in terms of previous price action there, in terms of referencing the bull market barrier, then Let's do that. I think it brings us all the way up to 57,000 or something. Let's go from the low point, right? 96%. Let's do that. 96%. It brings us all the way up to literally near enough 57,000 there, and then we could even see imminent corrections from there. So this whole area, what we're seeing here, this is a very uncertain time, very uncertain place to be trading, right? It's a pretty scary time indeed, right? Yeah, just to be well, I'm not saying that I'm not trading it. I'm just saying, like, just be careful out there, guys. It's going to be a lot more volatile, a lot more trappy than a simple run up like so, right? But yeah, we are getting ever so close to this bull market barrier yet again, and if we can see any sort of progression over that, clearing that 56,000 sort of mark, then the confidence is going to be in a sense restored. But as I was saying, if we can get over that 57, it's going to be a lot more progressive, a lot more reliable, and a lot more reliability coming through here for Bitcoin, in my opinion, and the Fear and Greed Index, which should be significantly a bit higher than this, right? Because obviously a lot of people are waiting. They are waiting, patiently waiting for this bull run to actually continue, right? Just having a little break right now. But yeah, if we can see that the greed is just going to go absolutely through the roof. And over the weekend, we did see a 60 greed, which is absolutely insane. Very, very exciting to just show a lot of confidence is being restored here for crypto in general, right? So yeah, it's gonna be very interesting to watch that over the next few weeks or so, over the next week, because you know we do reference it every day, guys, every single day. But yeah, so if I just go back and get some price things coming through there, where are we? Took them off a second ago. Hope we're having a fantastic was it Monday 1 o'clock here for me. Monday 1 o'clock here for me in England. We've got Skydom X out here. Nice to see you on the stream there, bro. Whoop, we are here, bro. Nice to see you on the stream there, bro. What's that? Yeah, you've probably got like 6 streams in a row now, man. So that's cool. Nice to see you supporting the channel out here continuously. So big shout out to you, bro. You know it's short for spiced ham? No, I didn't know that actually, bro. I didn't know that at all. We just used it for fishing bait when we were kids, when we used to go fishing and stuff. But yeah, in terms of Bitcoin right now, right? Where was I? I was going to show you guys the hash ribbon indicator, right? This is a free indicator that you can use yourself. It basically plots out the hash rate here for Bitcoin, and as you can see here, we do have positions plotted in the chart here in terms of the strategy tester right now. Hash ribbons, as you can see, starting with $10,000 here. As you can see, initial capital starting $10,000. We've performed 5 trades, 80% were profitable, and we're currently sat at 69,111. Very good stuff indeed. Now we are imminently due another long position in the next few days or so. So yeah, I would be watching out for this, guys. Obviously, nothing I say is financial advice. It's just my opinions on what I think might happen in the markets, and it is just everything I say is from an educational standpoint, right? I'm not saying go and trade this. I'm saying if you wanna download this indicator for free, you can. It's giving something back to you guys. If you go to indicators and you type in hash, it will come up with hash ribbons backtest by Bitcoin Beats YouTube. Go check him out if you haven't already. Amazing YouTuber out here, my older broski. So yeah, as you can see, download that there, and then it will come up with this indicator, and it will plot it out on your chart, basically saying long when it tells to long, and well, it doesn't do short positions, but as you can see here, long close position 128%. These are very long-winded trades as well, guys, so be prepared to hold them for a long time. Stop loss hit. This was the only losing trade that we have on this indicator, and that's obviously due to the March crash, the Black Swan event, with all the old coronavirus stuff coming through there. So yeah, as you can see, after that we did see a nice long position as well, and then another long, very successful stuff coming through here, guys, and now we are imminently due for another long position as soon as these two cross over here. So it's going to be very interesting to see how that is going to plan out, because we have seen, as I said, 80% successful trades, and at this point in time, we are still in this downtrend, right? We're still in this downtrend from this curl over, from this absolute all-time high of around that 65k sort of zone there. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how this hash ribbons long is going to play out. I mean, personally for me, I will be taking it just because it's a no-brainer, right? It's a no-brainer because it's done so well in the past. And if it is a loss, it's a loss, and it's you're not going to win every trade. It's as simple as that, guys. But it could be a very long-winded trade, literally maybe even like 6 months or so. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to watch that plan out. But yeah, that is throwing my pen everywhere, and that is definitely something to watch for the future out here. And 18 likes, you guys are killing it today. Very, very good stuff indeed. Now, as you can see here, the rounded blue box zone, we are currently sat in a blue box, right? We're sat in a blue box. If we lose this blue box here at 38,700 mark, and we actually get a candle body close on the daily below, I'd say, this higher low point here in terms of this wick around that 38,300, then we could potentially be seeing lower prices coming down from that, right? It's going to be very interesting to see if that is going to happen. For me, I don't really think I'm going to be shorting this zone, just because usually we would be shorting and longing off this blue box zone here. As you can see here, when we place in a long here, we would have been taking profit at all of these zones all the way up. Very good stuff indeed. And vice versa, if we lose one of these blue block zones, we can be shorting it all the way down, taking profit at all of these yellow lines as well. Pretty reliable indicator as well. Very good stuff indeed. Even here, candle body close, nice long, take profit, move your entry up. You get stopped out, it's still a successful trade nonetheless, right? So at this point in time, guys, we are looking at coming down to lose this zone. If we lose this zone, I mean, for me personally, it's not something I'm going to take. The reasoning for this is, it's this insane progression to the top side from it. It's not healthy at all to be entering any sort of major short positions here, because we could easily see imminent correction. Because as you can see, the confidence here for Bitcoin is just crazy. It's absolutely crazy. It's gone up a lot. It does make me want to reference the total market cap there for Bitcoin actually. So yeah, we'll probably have a little look at that as well shortly indeed. I'll bring that up, I think. But yeah, definitely a point to watch for the future, guys. Depending on where we get that daily candle close there. We've got ISVOP in the ISVOP morning, afternoon. Nice to see you on the stream there. We got Tasman in the stream there saying Chesty or Chessie maybe. Hope you're having a good day. Alistair as well. Nice to see you on the stream there, bro. Good morning to you. Well, it's an afternoon here in England. I am pretty late to the stream today. Pretty long weekend, I must say. Sometimes you need a couple of extra hours just to get yourself through. And now I'm training martial arts and training gym and stuff like every single day, as well as trading, as well as streaming. So yeah, pretty full on at the moment, as well as doing loads of other stuff. So yeah, need to get those couple of, when your body needs the extra hours, just listen to yourself and don't overwork. That's what I'm trying to get at now. Ivo, Chester, when ladder. Do you mean Lambo? No notification, you are alive. We are late today, bro. It is a bit of a later stream, I must say, but Nick says hi, Beardy. Hey man, a bit of a later stream today, but I'm thinking about chopping up the streaming schedule. I'm thinking about doing one in the morning, and then the following day one in the evening, just so I can hit a vast, more vast audience across the world internationally, right? Even though I know how international you all are, right? Your brother was trying to catch you this morning. Yeah, he was, because now he's over in Thailand, right? So our time differences are a bit ski-whiff, so we've kind of got to work on that when we're going to be streaming and stuff like that. Simple technology. I hadn't been getting notifications from his live streams as well. You should join Chester's Telegram group. He gives us the heads up. That's the story of the Telegram group, right? I also post exactly when I go live, and whereas YouTube notifications, they're not very good, right? We know that they're not very good. You'll see Crypto Chester was live. You go on it like. He was live like 3 days ago. Why are you telling me this now? So yeah, if you did want to get imminent live notifications, either jump on the Twitter or the Telegram, because that is where you'll see it basically plan out. But yeah, as you were saying that you haven't been getting notification for Hammy's stream, that's probably because he didn't stream for like maybe 2 days. And what YouTube do, they basically boycott you and don't tell your subscribers that you're going live, which sucks. We're actually dumping right now for Bitcoin, which is interesting. They basically throw you off the algorithm. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see if this bullish divergence does play out. If we do see a reversal coming through, and it is looking like that we could easily, because we've got this 200 EMA coming through here on the hourly time frame. I mean, we do have a bit of support coming through there. And also you can see the resistance coming through there as well from this zone. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see what actually happens with this 200 coming through, considering we haven't touched it since we started this uptrend on the 20th of July, when Jack and Elon jumped on that conference coming through there. Jack says, dropping. We are dumping significantly, right? We did just bounce off the 200. Fascinating stuff. Very volatile times, guys. So just be prepared. Be prepared. Trade safe out there. Now, I think we're pretty much done with Bitcoin. I just jump to the Bitcoin dominance quickly, because as you can see, we were talking about this rising wedge pattern coming through here. We are looking for the breakout, but no, we had a little cheeky fake out. We had a fake coming through there, a bit of a trap zone coming through there for the Bitcoin dominance in terms of predicting what we think is going to happen. Now, you can see, I'm sure you guys have been watching your portfolios actually rising recently, just because the Bitcoin dominance is going down, and people are moving their money from the Bitcoin into the altcoins, right? And that's basically what you're seeing here. Now, we are seeing a break to the downside. This is going to be very interesting to see if this plans out. And the reasoning for this is because we're seeing things like I'm sure you guys have looked at Ethereum this week, or this weekend, sorry, and how it's actually been performing, and this is why it's one of my altcoins of the day, right? I'll get to this very shortly. But as you can see, very, very strong uptrend, stronger than what we're seeing here now for Bitcoin, which is nice to see it actually behaving on its own. Very nice to see it actually behaving on its own, which has been quite rare recently. So yeah, I'll get to that very shortly indeed. But yeah, the Bitcoin dominance, if you do want to be looking at predicting the price of your altcoins and how Bitcoin is going to affect them, I would be looking at the Bitcoin dominance here to see if we are going to have this continuation in terms of a breakout to the downside, right? Very, very interesting stuff there. I just wanted to jump to the total market cap here for crypto. I didn't do any prep work on this, so I just need to have a look at this quickly. It actually get rejected at this horizontal, which is interesting. 1.65 trillion. Uptrade's still strong nonetheless. I mean, it looks fairly the same as Bitcoin as usual, because obviously Bitcoin leads the market and the total market cap coming through there. But yeah, it's nice to see us actually clearing this zone, right? We've cleared a very crucial resistance point. So yeah, if we are going to come down, it's likely that we do bounce from that zone. And there's obviously going to be the total market cap for the whole of crypto, right? Which is very interesting. And at this point in time, it's 1.56 trillion, which is considerably low, because remember when we were all-time high there for Bitcoin. Try not to sneeze here. For Bitcoin there, the all-time high that we did have, obviously put the total market cap all the way up to $2.46 trillion there. So yeah, at this point, yeah, sorry, that was what I was saying. Got completely distracted by sneezing. But yeah, Bitcoin. Remember, Bitcoin hit that $1 trillion market cap, and everyone just started going mental for it, right? So yeah, it's considerably low market cap right now. If we are sat at 1.56 trillion there. So yeah, just a bit of education on the market cap there, if that's what you want to call it. Symbol technology. Unlike crypto banter today, I got my sniper tools waiting to catch my great coins, my altcoins at great prices. Yes, sir. Good stuff indeed. 26 likes as well, guys. You guys are killing it today. Very, very cool stuff indeed. Now, my altcoins of the day, people. My altcoins of the day. So far, is what you can expect from the rest of the show here. I've got Ethereum, I've got Binance Coin, I've got XRP. Those are 3 altcoins that I've chosen to showcase to you today for potential positions to look out for, and also potential chart patterns from an educational standpoint that I can be teaching you guys on as well, and something to look out for in the future. I've also got on the request list after that part of the show, we've got DOT, we've got Ocean, we've got Harvest Finance, we've got Quant, and we've got AMP as well. So yeah, that's what you can expect so far. Without further ado, let's get straight into it, and then we'll see where we are, see where we're at in terms of the time of the stream, to see if we can fit any more in for you guys in terms of requests. Right, as you can see here for Ethereum, this is interesting. Now, we were talking about this very, very nice long position for Ethereum. Very nice, very profitable. We made the paper, right? 19.84%. Really good stuff indeed. Profiting from this retest of this descending triangle. As you can see, we did draw this quite a while ago, right? And we were waiting for this. I think we were talking about this around this sort of zone here. When we started trending up, we were waiting for this breakout to the top side, and then this retest came in. Very, very nice stuff indeed. You can see us bang, retest, see the momentum change over, progress and remove to the top side, holding on there. Holding on for dear life, and then taking profit continuously all the way up until we hit that volume weighted ATR band around this measure move coming through there, around that 19.84%. That's done now, so there's no point talking about that. Now, as you can see here, as I was just saying, it's actually behaving pretty abnormally to Bitcoin, right? Bitcoin has obviously been throwing itself up and down, left, right, and center there. It's going to look better on a smaller time frame. As you can see here, up, down, left, right, and center. Bitcoin has been going absolutely crazy, whereas Ethereum is saying, no, I'm calm and collected. I'm riding a nice wave up. It's on the roller coaster period, the very slow moving roller coaster period. Binance, it's been going fire, apparently. It's a simple technology, interesting. So yeah, as you can see here, very, very nice uptrend for Ethereum. We're not looking like we're seeing any really imminent reversals coming through here. It's just healthy. It's just nice to see for Ethereum actually behaving on its own, right? We do have a bit of a bearish divergence coming through here, as you can see, coming through like so. That is initiating some sort of reversal coming through here. And look, if we jump to the bigger term time frames here, guys, I wouldn't be surprised if we do have a reversal, right? And the reasoning for this is it's going to look probably better on the daily, right? And you can see, look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 13 green candles in a row. 13 green candles in a row. I'm not sure the last time we saw that for Ethereum, right? But it's a long time ago. A long time ago without some sort of reversal, right? So just be prepared. Ethereum has been trending up for quite a while now. Quite a while now. Ethereum has been trending up. Can't get my words out today, right? So I would be expecting some sort of reversal coming through. Now, if we are going to be referencing that in terms of a trade position, right? Goodness me, I thought I was being hacked then. If we are going to be referencing this as any sort of trade position coming through there, we could be looking at something along the lines of a short position. Now, as this is behaving abnormally to Bitcoin at the moment, it's going to be pretty hard to basically use Bitcoin as some sort of prediction coming through there. And we've got ADA in terms of a request coming through on the chat there. I'll get to that for you there. is the stop there? Not a problem. Yeah, if we are looking for any sort of short position for Ethereum here, we would be waiting for that breakout. We would be waiting for that invalidation of this higher low point around this $2,506. And if we are going to be taking that swing down, which if we are looking at the bigger term time frames, it's very easy, very nice, very healthy for that to happen, right? And that's going to bring us actually down to this this lower high sort of horizontal point there as well that we can be referencing in terms of this measure move to the downside, right? We are going to be looking at around that 8% short there for Ethereum. At the end of the day, guys, we are still in a trend. The trend is your friend. We need to remember that. We've seen a bearish divergence coming through here. We're looking for this breakout of this rising wedge pattern, and also the invalidation of this high low as well for the initial short position to basically play out into fruition. We would be looking at completion of the measure move, probably bringing us down to that 5, maybe 6% for that trade. Could be potentially something to look out for the future, and that's why I chose it for my altcoin of the day. Obviously, guys, nothing I say is financial advice. Just do your own research. I'm doing this from an educational standpoint. If I can help you out, then that's my goal, right? So yeah, that's why I chose Ethereum. Now moving on to we could actually probably get some moving averages coming through here. And also, guys, if we do lose this this rising wedge pattern as well, we're going to be losing this volume weighted ATR band, which is crucial in terms of finding that resistance from. If we do lose that, let me see if I can get some previous history coming through here. As you can see, resistance is playing off quite strong from these zones, right? Obviously, not all the time. If we are above it, we are trending above it. So yeah, that's basically what we've done recently. We've trended above it like so, and now if we do lose it, is imminent rejections to the downside, right? So yeah, at this point in time, we could be coming down to lose this zone. It's going to be very crucial to watch there, and that's another reason for a lovely, juicy short position coming through there for Ethereum. Now, Binance Coin coming through there, BNB. It's the same sort of scenario coming through in terms of a rising wedge pattern, as you can see, as a lot of the altcoins are kind of acting the same there. That's a great update about Ethereum. It's been a long, wavy ride. Yes, sir. Simple Technology says it has been a long, wavy ride. We'll just have to see how we go. ETH 13 green dailies, new record. Potentially, bro. I do think it is. It's something something pretty crazy happening with Ethereum there. So yeah, it's definitely a point to watch. And if we can profit from that, then that's good. That's very good stuff indeed. Because you guys know why we're here. We're here to make money. It's as simple as that, right? We're here to be driving our Lambos. We're here to be driving our McLarens. So if we can profit on Ethereum going mental and behaving abnormally, then we're going to. It's as simple as that, guys. So yeah, as you can see here, Binance Coin, this is the reason why it's chosen my second altcoin of the day today. The reason why I have chosen Binance Coin is because you've got a pretty obvious pattern coming through. You've got a pretty obvious horizontal coming through as well. So it is as simple as, if we are going to be waiting for a breakout from this zone, it could correlate pretty goddamn well with these two signs on the chart pattern coming through there. Maybe some sort of short position coming down there, and it's going to look around a 5, maybe 6% around there. So yeah, obviously we are going to be taking profit, staggering our profits all the way down at these moving averages, price action channel. To 55 SMA there, and also we do have this 200 EMA coming up, which could correlate pretty well with the ending of that measure move as well there. So yeah, interesting couple of things to think about there. I would be waiting for that breakout to come through there. Otherwise, we could be looking at reversal. Find support on this horizontal here at that 337 there, $337 there for Binance Coin, which is nice to see actually in terms of this uptrend. Whereas before we were sat in the 200 sort of marks there. But if we can find a nice level of support here on the 10 simple and also the horizontal, then it is looking like we could progress up further, and then we could be looking at a test of the top side of this rising wedge at 361. That's going to be very good to see indeed, because at the end of the day, guys, we are still in this uptrend. We have been trending up for quite a while, and this could literally just be a little pullback before we see that reversal and see that progression, as we did see along this zone here as well. So please take that into account as well there, guys. Obviously, educational standpoint, I would be looking to short this zone if we are to have that nice juicy breakout, right? That's why I claim my altcoin of the day coming through there. So now XRP is next on the list, right? XRP is next on the list. This is pretty fascinating stuff coming through there, in my opinion, because we do have obviously this massive upward sloping support line coming through here from this lower zone, from the start of this uptrend, right? As you can see, around this 51 cents. We're currently trading sat around that 74 cents there for XRP. Now, we did come down out of this parallel channel, and we did break it, right? We did break this break to the lower side. We didn't see a completion of the measure move, so now we're going to take that as a bit of a trap, right? Completion of the measure move would have looked something along the lines of this, all the way down to that 69 cents giggity gaggity goo there. So yeah, we would have been seeing that come all the way down there, but no, we actually found the support on that upward support line, which I was just speaking about there. And now we're back in that channel. We're backing that channel, and the reason for me choosing this as my altcoin of the day here, one of my altcoins of the day, is because if we can lose all of this level of support at the same time, we could be looking at a lovely 5% short position to the downside here, because the more points that we do lose in terms of support, the more resistance we are going to have to the top side if we do come up and retest, and that's basically going to signify a very juicy short position to the downside. Now, in terms of the MACD here on the 4-hourly, we were in this downtrend, and we did start to diverge here. As you can see, the trend was coming to an end, but no. In the last 30 minutes of this 4-hourly candle, we are seeing us coming back to that converging sort of stage there, and yeah, the trend could be continuing down the S. So it's gonna be very, very interesting to see how this 4-hourly candle plans out on the next within the next 3 hours and 34 minutes there. And yeah, also we do have we're pretty central, near enough on the RSI here for XRP there. So it's gonna be very interesting to see how that plans out as well. And as you can see, a few bearish divergence coming through there. Obviously, it's causing some sort of reversal like we did see there. But yeah, we have seen the recovery from there. So it's going to be interesting to see, actually. In terms of seeing a pump like this, the confidence being restored in the market for XRP, it's going to be interesting because at this point in time, we didn't actually get to the overbought stage there on the RSI for the 4-hourly. Yeah, so we're just going to have to see how it plans out, guys. But yeah, this is why I did want to touch on this. This is why I did want to touch on this today, just because it's going to be interesting to see how that does plan out, and if we can be profiting from that. God, I really want to sneeze at the moment. It's awful. If we can profit from that, it's going to be absolutely amazing indeed. Now, moving on to the altcoin request part of the show, guys. We've got 15 minutes left to do requests. I've got on the list, which you can be expecting so far, I've got Dot, Ocean, Harvest Finance, Quant, AMP, and ADA. So if you've got any more requests, guys, put them in the chat, and if I can get to them within a 15-minute period of these requests coming through there, then I will. Let me start off with Dot coming through there. Let me start off with Dot, and let's do a lot of fresh TA coming through there. Deleted one of the key trend lines. Brilliant. Yeah, so we are currently sat on the lower side of this range here. Could maybe bring this down a little bit lower, coming down off candle body close there, right? So yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see how this actually plans out, right? Because we could see imminent rejection coming through here. We've got the volume weighted R-band coming through as well, and the likelihood of us coming down, we are setting, yes, it's looking pretty bearish in the shorter term time frame, right? The reasoning for this is we've come down, we've invalidated this high low in terms of this dump. The following candle after that, we've set a lower low in terms of this trend to the downside, right? So it's looking like that we are going to come down. We haven't come up and challenged any more lower highs coming through there. So yeah, it's looking pretty rough indeed. I would expect us to be coming down to this 21 moving average around this $17.38 there. Very interesting to see there. And also that does correlate with finding the resistance of one of these major downward sloping resistance lines from the start of this sort of massive crash that we had coming through there. So yeah, it's looking pretty rough hit for Dot, right? I would expect us to come down and see that trend reversal. If we do find that level of support coming through here in terms of this downward sloping resistance line currently, if we can find a level of support and bounce from there, I would be looking to clear this high currently at $19.88. If you are going to be looking for any more breakout to the top side there, that's what I would be looking for if you are insanely bullish right now on Dot. But at this point in time, it does look pretty bearish in terms of the short term, right? In terms of the longer term time frame, it's pretty green, right? It's just ridiculous, all these charts right now. Yes, we need some sort of reversal for it to be healthy, because yeah, we're climbing Everest out here, guys. It's a pretty rough time. So yeah, maybe even if we get a daily candle close now and we do get a nice red candle, that's a lot more healthy than what we are seeing here, right? So yeah, it's going to be very interesting to see that HNS for Dot. Okay, so yeah, very interesting to see that. Basically, we're due a reversal, right? We're definitely due a reversal. But yeah, just trade safe out there for Dot, because it's looking pretty crazy. Head and shoulders, that's what you mean, right? Yeah, potentially, man. Potentially could be seeing something like that, right? Yeah, something like that. Maybe we'll see. We'll see what's good. We'll see what's good. See how that plans out at this point in time, right? It's it would be inverted, right? So yeah, we'll just have to see what plans out, and if that is to happen, we do see that inverted head and shoulders actually plan out, right? We will be looking at seeing the ending price coming around this zone, and then we can actually talk about a nice progression move up from there. So yeah, we'll see how we go there. Mr. Malcony, is it Malcony? Am I saying it wrong? Yeah, that's pretty much Dot summed up there. Let me jump to Ocean if I can find it. Let me jump to Ocean quickly. Yeah, there we go. Just thought there was a code or something for it there, but no. Hello, Chester. Hello, LR. How are you? I hope you're having a good day. On this, it's fine. It's dropping my pen. It's No, I can't feel it with my feet anyway. It's where are we? We're on it's half past. Losing my whole train of thought here. We're on half past 1 on a Monday afternoon here. I'm pretty tired today, guys. You have to excuse it. But yeah, very good. Hope you're having a good afternoon there. Yeah, nice uptrend coming through. Nice uptrend coming through. We are seeing resistance of this volume weighted ATR band. And on the 4 hourly, that's pretty crucial stuff, right? If we are trending above it, you guys know how this works. If we are trending above it, we're likely to see a nice uptrend coming through. And for example's sake, we've got this coming through here. Very nice indeed. Yeah, as you can see here, resistance coming through there as well. So yeah, it's going to be very interesting to see how this is going to plan out, because actually we are currently sat on this zone. Now, if we are going to be referencing the daily chart here, it's looking pretty much like all of these altcoins coming through. Look at that. That's just ridiculous. I would expect some sort of resistance coming through there. This is not just going to keep going up there. Because you know when we climb Everest, guys, we need some sort of retracement, right? And what we have seen here, this is very steep. Even for the 4 hourly, this is very, very steep indeed. So yeah, I would expect at least some consolidation, or we're going to see imminent rejection. So in terms of a price target, I would be looking at this 21 moving average at 50 cents there to start off with, and maybe even coming down to this price action channel around this 48 cents there. Because if we are going to, let's just go on this previous smaller term time frame uptrend, right? We're just go on the blue candles for now, right? That's 26% gain. That's pretty crazy stuff to happen in the space of literally 3 days, right? Well, 3 days, right? Pretty crazy stuff. So I would expect some imminent reversal coming through that for Ocean. So yeah, be prepared, be prepared. And also on the RSI, you've got plenty of room to come down in terms of being that oversold sort of point there. So plenty of room to even probably come down to this 55 moving average at 46 there. And that would correlate with another horizontal that we could be plotting in here. As you can see, resistance. We could be finding a level of support there if we do come down to that zone there. Should have some more water, and then I'm moving on to Harvest Finance. Don't know if I can actually find the code for Harvest Finance. No, that's not how you spell Harvest. Oh yeah. Oh, broken indeed. This doesn't look that good. Nope. Bit choppy. I don't know if I'm on the wrong chart, but this is not this is not good. It's not good. Maybe I'll do some research. As you were saying there, I can't remember who said it. Who was saying it? Simple Technology it was, I think. Yeah, so the code is farm. The code is farm. Right, that makes sense. Yeah, as you can see here. So yeah, I need to do some research on that and get back to you tomorrow for Harvest Finance and Quant there, because we could see we could apparently they're moon coins, right? But I need to do a bit more research on them just to confirm that, right? It's always good to do the fundamental research. And we're going for Quant. Binance about this? A Binance about Quant? I don't really like going to Qcoin, but I think I will for now. So I presume this is why you're saying they're like moon coins, because they're so like new. Well, not new, but they're not very established on big exchanges. I mean, this has been trending up for quite a while, right? When did it launch? February. I mean, in terms of the... Obviously, that's the crash coming through there. In terms of the actual bull market, hasn't really been performing that well. Only in the likes of now, in terms of the most recent uptrends. I don't know if they've had something come out in terms of completing their roadmap, if they've got a great project coming through there for Quant. But yeah, as I was saying, fundamental research is needed here to call it a moon coin and call it a big stable investment for the future, right? I need a dip. So you're accumulating on the dips there, Simple Technology. Quant is rising a lot, I think, due to it being released on Binance just recently. Oh, really? That's interesting, because I couldn't find the chart here. Oh, right. Yeah, there we go. Blind. Yeah, so as you can see here, that's 29th of July. Wow, that is quite recent, isn't it? Very interesting. Very, very interesting indeed. And yeah, we have pumped significantly since that release, right? Significantly. So yeah, I would expect a dip. If you were to lose this $153 there and the 55, then you could be looking at coming down to this 147, and then after that 142. As you can see here, big resistance points coming through from there. And yeah, as you can see, it's looking pretty rough. You're looking at reversals coming through. You did top out at 191, but yeah, from there you've just kind of trended down. I mean, Bitcoin has been trending down as well, but at the end of the day, right, this is very new to Binance, and the usual thing when something does get listed on Binance, you usually pump up and then you dump down. And if we were referencing this Qcoin chart, right, if we were referencing the Qcoin chart for the whole bull run, we literally did nothing. We went sideways, right? So it's an indication that you don't really have that much momentum, right? If everything else is going up with the market cap, with Bitcoin and everything, and this coin is not, then it's not good. It's not good for this coin. But obviously the Binance listing has done something here, and yeah, definitely fundamental research is needed, in my opinion. In my opinion, it is needed right now. So yeah, I'll be doing that. I'll be doing some fundamental research and getting back to you there tomorrow. Simple technology, right? Now it's for AMP. As I was saying earlier, AMP, their technology, which they're trying to like showcase to everyone, right? It is literally, this is the chart that I've been doing on Coinbase, right? It's literally speed up blockchain transactions, and then they cover the costs, so you send something via Bitcoin, right, like a hyperlink sort of thing. You send something via Bitcoin, like a hyperlink sort of thing, and then you get your money instantly. You're not waiting around for the transaction to be mined and all that stuff. So that was their kind of sales point, but now we're getting all these hyperlinks and stuff like that. Ethereum 2.0 is literally imminent, I'd probably say 8 months away for that or something like that. So yeah, we're just going to see how that plans out, because if that technology is going to smash it, check, sell, all is lost. Funny stuff. But yeah, so if we are going to see, I've completely lost my train of thought. So bad today, right? If we are going to see this technology actually getting validated, then AMP is going to be pretty much gone, right? It's pretty much gone. Yeah, as you can see, we are just pretty much going sideways recently in terms of invalidating higher lows in terms of the uptrend that we did have. We're actually coming down. We're losing the 55 as well. We also have this upward sloping support line coming through here, which we currently broke down below. I mean, I would expect some sort of retest, and then having that continuation to the downside from there. Jack says financial advice. No, not on this channel, bro. Can't be doing that. Not a financial advisor. But yeah, as you can see here, it's gonna be interesting to see how this plans out, right? Just because if we are going to be plotting in some chart patterns here, we could be looking at some sort of a descending triangle pattern playing out. It's going to be interesting to see how that does plan out for the future there. Just something to reference, but as I was saying earlier, AMP did go up significantly for quite a while, and then everyone just kind of got sold into for ages. We saw a low of this 3 cents and 82 there, and then the progression we move up to the top side has been pretty strong indeed. So yeah, it's just have to see how this sort of plans out there, guys. I would be looking for a breakup from this zone and actually reclaiming this upward sloping currently resistance line. If we can get support on that, then the uptrend could continue and it would look pretty good. But at this point in time, it's looking pretty rough indeed. Sideways, downtrend, rough, like a dog, rough. So yeah, if we did lose this this horizontal here, I would expect a 200 EMA test around this 6 cents, and if we did lose that, then we do have another horizontal plotted in it's 5 cents and 75, which as you can see, we've consolidated along that for quite a long time, right? So yeah, interesting stuff to plan out for AMP there. ADA is next. Oh, I must say I'm knackered today. Very tired. Oh, gonna have to hit the gym later. Get in that sauna. Feel fresh for tomorrow. That's the idea. That's the plan. Have a lot more energy tomorrow, people. Yeah, descending triangle, which we were talking about, a breakup, which in terms of a measure move, we would have been looking, well, we looked at something like this, right? Very, very, very nice and profitable indeed. So the completion of the measure move, very good stuff indeed. Staggering take profits all the way up. So for now, I'm going to get rid of that. Actually, no, I'm probably not going to get rid of that. It's a very, very valid trend line. So yeah, if we do come down to that, we could actually see a nice bounce point from that zone. But I'm going to start drawing again. Start drawing some more trend lines coming through there. I'm basically trying to get as many correlative points as possible, right? So yeah, we're probably just going to go on these two zones coming through. I'm going to get rid of these the WOD machine, a bit more easy to see, right? Yeah, rising wedge pattern is jumping out right now. As you can see, nice levels of support to the lower side here, and to the top side we've got nice levels of resistance as well there. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see where we're gonna break down from this zone, or if we are gonna break down. Then we are gonna be looking at something along the lines of this in terms of a price target. First things first, I would be looking at invalidating some higher lows here. That's going to be set at a $1.25, and after we've been trending up in the air for quite a long time, right? It's going to be interesting to see this on this on the 1 day, right? Just because it's actually looking a bit more healthy compared to an uptrend, compared to all the other altcoins there that have been just trending up like crazy, right? Waiting for that imminent rejection. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how this plans out, because health in terms of being healthy for ADA, we could be looking at shorting this out this zone here, bringing us down to this horizontal at this $1.25 there. Let's bring in some moving averages and see what's good there. We do have a lot holding us up in terms of the 55 SMA and the 200 EMA there. So yeah, it's going to be interesting stuff to see. Mickey says ETH popping off this week. I'd love to see it pop off this week, bro. But unfortunately, we've had, I think it's 13 green candles in a row on the daily. So yeah, it's not looking hot, bro. It's not looking hot. We're looking at some sort of reversal coming through there. So we're actually looking to short ETH. But yeah, after that, this is obviously showing a lot of confidence in the market for Ethereum right now. So yeah, we'll should I jump to Ethereum quickly? Yeah, so as you can see, this uptrend is very, very healthy indeed. We're seeing these reversals coming through there. But if we are going to be referencing the daily chart here, you can see, look, how green, how green that is. We need some sort of reversal coming down. So my prediction for that would be a breakout of this rising wedge pattern, as you can see here, to the downside, coming down to test this 2,389 zone, and then seeing that progression coming up from there. But as I was saying here, to have 13 green candles in a row, it shows the confidence is there for Ethereum, and it could be actually banging it. But we're not just going to keep banging it, right? We need to see that retracement for it to be healthy. That's what I'm going to be looking for the future of this week. But yeah, I do agree. It is doing very, very well in terms of progression at this point in time. Where were we at? We were at ADA, weren't we? So ADA potentially, we're looking at a breakout to the downside from this rising wedge pattern. We could be looking at something along the lines of this in terms of a measure move, looking along the lines of that. And now I probably wouldn't be riding all the way down here to that $1.23 there. I would be looking at taking profit all the way down. And as we were just saying, we've got a pretty crucial moving average just coming through here. So if we are going to be looking at any sort of position, we're likely to have a consolidatory period in this zone here. Now it's going to be very crucial here because if we do actually see a reversal to the top side here, we're going to be looking at breaking this rising wedge pattern yet again. So that's why we're going to be waiting for the retest, waiting to see what is happening here. And if we start to see imminent dumpage from Bitcoin, then yeah, we could follow suit here for ADA and make that profit come through there. But we do need to basically look at taking profit continuously all the way down at these moving averages. If we are going to get in early, I mean, it's going to be very risky indeed. I would like these moving averages they are getting quite coiled up now, so we could be looking at a breakout there. So yeah, there's a few factors to basically take into consideration there. But the next high low that we need to invalidate if we are going to see that progression to the downside is going to be that $1.25. So that's where we're likely to see a rejection point coming through there, not seeing the completion of that measure move to the downside, right? Yes, pretty much ADA sort of summed up there. We are central on the RSI as well, so not that much going on. Plenty of room for movement there, plenty of room. Simple technology. Funny guy, bro. We have a request in the chat. I think we did. I think I might have not written it down because my pen just flew. Alice from Restless, that was it. Let me do Alice, and then let me do a BTC update, and then, guys, I'm going to call it for the day so I can get some rest in and be back strong tomorrow. Yeah, be back strong tomorrow. That's going to be good. Yeah, Alice, this is interesting. Because that was the break to the upside that we were looking at the last time we did TA on this chart. Now, we didn't actually see that. We actually saw us... Oh, good, yawns coming through there. We actually saw us break to the downside. Maybe, actually, yeah, seeing the completion of the measure move coming down to that $12.23 there. So, yeah, why don't anyone actually jumped into that short position? I know some of you may have, because I know quite a few of you do trade Alice, right? Now, I wouldn't have liked to get in just because of these major moving averages and also the volume weighted TR band that we've got coming through here. But we did have that crossover point coming through, so yeah, this would have been a lovely short position down to the 55 from there. Now, from the 55, we have bounced up significantly, which is nice to see there. So yeah, we're just gonna have to do some sort of fresh TA coming through there because obviously we've got a lovely point of resistance to be referencing right now. Let me just have a little look right coming through here. Yes, interesting. Bit of a broadening wedge. You know how I feel about broadening wedges. I don't like them. Yeah, we're finding support there. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see if we can clear this volume weighted TR band here. That's going to be sat at around that $13.92 there. If we can get above that, then yeah, we are going to be looking at progression to the upside, and we can start invalidating some of these lower highs. The next target for the lower high in terms of the invalidation is going to be this $14.88 there. That will be a point to watch in terms of our resistance zone there. Maybe consolidating between us here and the volume weighted TR band, maybe forming some sort of ascending triangle maybe in the future, right? Definitely a thing to look out for in terms of the shorter term time frame, right? But yeah, pretty much that done. Pretty much Alice is done there. I think I might go, guys. I think I'm going to go. I'm going to a BTC update, and then I'm going to be shooting off just so I can get some rest and get everything else that I need doing done. Got so much to do. I've got like 2 new screens to set up as well, so I can have like... Oh, God. I can have like 5 screens coming through, which is going to be really cool. Very, very cool to have 5 screens to be looking at in terms of trading, right? Currently got three pretty big screens, but I'm just gonna go for the big ones, and one of them's like huge and curved. So yeah, that's gonna be really cool to see. Set up. I might post a picture on the Telegram or something of my trading setup, because I know traders are quite passionate about their trading setup, because it's obviously their sanctuary where they sit and make money, so they want it to be as nice and looking good as possible, right? 32 likes as well, guys. You killed it out here today. BTC update right now, I would say. Just broke my pen again. I would say, look, we're going in this parallel channel. We've broken to the downside of this parallel channel. We would be looking at some sort of retest coming through there. But as I was saying here, look, we do have a potential for a bullish divergence coming through here if we do see this reversal coming through, which I can be referencing in the next few hours or so if this trend is to curl up to the top side, right? The measure move to the downside for this parallel channel I was just speaking about is going to be bringing the price of Bitcoin all the way down to this 38k there, so it's definitely a point to watch. But as I was saying here, we have seen a lot of bullish divergences coming through. One on the MACD coming through here, and also on the RSI, potentially looking like it's going to play out as well there. So yeah, it's going to be very interesting to see. Hi 7 June, nice to see you on the stream there, bro. Justice has come through. Can you do Luna quick, please, Chester? Tell you what, man, I will. I'll do Luna for you. Flight screens, doesn't sound like you're going to Thailand. I'm going to be going to Thailand in like 6 months or something like that. 6 months, probably 6 months. If I can get there sooner, then yeah, I will. But at this point in time, it's not cost or anything like that. It's more visas, bro. It's more getting a visa. I have to get an educational visa, and it's a lot of hassle to actually just get to Thailand, right? Obviously, my brother's got his girlfriend out there, and that's why he went through all the crazy stuff to try and get out there at this point in time. And Thailand are now in lockdown, so it's all a bit up in the air at the moment. But I think that is going to be the destination. But while it all chills out for a bit, I'm going to be staying here and building a massive trading setup, right? But yeah, I see what you're saying. You're the best, thank you. No worries. Just don't let me forget. Let me write that down, because it's the type of thing I do. Do BTC update. Oh, bye guys. And you're sat there like, oh, he said he'd do Luna. But no. Yeah, that's what I'd say about the hourly time frame right there. Now, same sort of scenario on the 4 hourly, and as you can see here, nice parallel channel to the upside here. We also do have bullish divergence coming through here as well on the RSI on the 4 hourly here, so that's another sign that we are going to see, or if this does plan out, obviously it is prediction there. If this does plan out, maybe get yourself some blue light glasses around those screens, dude. They cost peanuts, but they work really well. Okay, yeah, interesting, Tom. I'll definitely look into that. Sounds good. BTC dominance dropping off a cliff, says Restless. That's not BTC dominance. This is. Yeah, it is actually. We're literally sat on that resistance line that I was talking about at the start of the stream there. Interesting stuff there. Yeah, and the bullish divergence is looking like it could potentially play out here on the 4 hourly, and obviously that, guys, that does mean. Dude, say your name. Chester. So yeah, and Thai girlfriend all makes sense now. Yes, so it does. Here we are looking at, we're still converging here on the MACD. On the 4 hourly here, we're still converging coming through there, but you can see the trend isn't as strong to the downside, so we could be looking at diverging pretty soon indeed. Then we can be looking at some sort of crossover reversal to the upside. But yeah, it's not looking too bad, but yeah, the bullish divergence is looking like it could play out if we do see some sort of reversal coming through there. But yeah, interesting stuff. And also the test that we could be looking at inside of this range, well, outside of this range here, would be coming down below this 55 at around this 38,600 sort of mark there. If we do lose that, guys, I can't stress this enough, it's likely that we're going to come down to 36k. I mean, the confidence in Bitcoin recently has been absolutely insane, pumping like 40%. So we do need some sort of retracement like that, but I was hoping this would be enough, right? I was hoping this would be enough, and then we could continue this ride up to the top side, right? Continue this ride up to the top side, but yeah, I wouldn't be too shocked if we did fall down into this zone. I'm trying to liquidate as many longs as possible before progressing up to the top side, because you know I've been referencing this trend, right? We're going up, we're sideways, we're going up, we're sideways, we're going up, we're going down, we're going up, we're sideways. This is healthy. This is very healthy price action here for Bitcoin, especially on the 4 hourly as well. Very, very nice indeed. Very healthy uptrend. So yeah, it's good stuff to basically take into consideration. Hopefully we can just keep riding and grinding up. Now, obviously the daily, we've been referencing this for quite a lot, guys, and we are in this we're currently just falling back into this this parallel channel to the sideways action, right? If we can hold that zone and come above it and progress up further, then this is going to be perfect retest for a nice long position, right? As you can see, it looks pretty too good to be true, so I wouldn't be surprised if we did see us dip down further. And obviously after seeing 8 candles in a row and then a doji star candle, pretty boring, pretty flaccid stuff, then we're looking at some sort of retracement like so, right? So yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if we did come down here. before taking that next leg up. So yeah, just be prepared for that, guys. Don't just be blindly entering longs. Obviously nothing I say is financial advice out here. And guys, free indicator, hash ribbons, nearly there for a lovely long position, and that's an indicator that you can blindly be longing. No, I'm only playing, obviously do your own research, guys. But yeah, that's an indicator. It's called hash ribbons backtest. So yeah, jump to the indicator section on your chart there, and just a little strategy Chester coming through there. We started with 10k coming through there, We came through there with 10k. We started the indicator with 10k, 5 trades, 80% profitable. We're now at 69,000. That's a free indicator for you guys to use, and we are due a signal on that as well. Obviously, do your own research, guys. I'm not a financial advisor. Yeah, guys, amazing stream today. Did really enjoy it. Sorry, I'm a bit tired. I'll be back tomorrow, nice and strong. And I probably will be up a lot earlier tomorrow. Right? I did get a few extra hours in this morning, which was really nice. I haven't done that in a long time. Right? I haven't done that in a long time. So yeah, it was very good. So yeah, appreciate you guys hanging around for that. If I did keep you waiting, I do apologize for that as well. But yeah, trade safe out there today, guys. And I'll see you all tomorrow for a nice live stream. And I'm thinking about doing some more updates, daily updates and stuff like that across all the altcoins. So yeah, from now it is going to be peace out and goodbye from me, Crypto Chester. Peace out, guys. Thanks again. Man, I didn't do Luna. Didn't do Luna, for goodness sake. Hi guys, yep, I didn't do Luna, I completely forgot. I told you I'd forget. Let me jump back and do Luna for you there. Justice, yeah, I think it was Justice. Yeah, I didn't do Luna, bro. Let me do Luna. What an idiot. Me, not you, of course. Just went off it as that. Did I do it? No, I didn't do it. just to have a good one. Appreciate you all, guys, but yeah, let me jump to Luna quickly there, bro. I can't believe I did that. I said I'd do it as well. I said I'd forget. So yeah, let me do a live TE there for you there, Luna, on Luna, right? As you can see, very nice strong uptrend. Not looking bad at all. Very good indeed. I mean, we do have the volume weighted TR band here that you have actually crossed. So I would expect you to come down to this $10.66 quite soon. And if we are going to be looking at any sort of reversal here for Bitcoin, obviously Luna is going to probably take a hit as well there. So yeah, I would be crucially watching this $10.71 there for some sort of progressionary move to the upside. If we do lose that zone, then you are going to be losing the price action channel as well there. As you can see, we're blue if we're above the price action channel, we're red if we're below it. Downtrend, uptrend, simple as that. If we hit this downtrend sort of cycle coming through there, it's basically an indication that we are going to see some sort of reversal there for Luna. So basically take that into account, bro, just in case it does get you in terms of reversal. Yeah, I would be watching this zone crucially. But yeah, we are above the volume weighted ATR, so we could actually bounce from this zone and actually keep trending up, right? As I was discussing on the Bitcoin stream last week, right? Last week we can actually trend above this volume weighted ATR, but yeah, you can see the resistance playing along this zone pretty continuously, right? But as you can see, very clean example of trending above it, right? Very cool stuff. So yeah, if we can get that to happen, then it's going to be looking very, very progressive for Luna for the future, right? So yeah, in terms of watching price action now, I would be watching that. You are setting higher highs at the end of the end of the tunnel in terms of this trend, right? You're doing very good in terms of setting higher highs here, higher lows, just being set continuously. Very, very good stuff indeed. You're not talking about any lower highs anytime soon. It's looking good. It's looking good. It's looking pretty progressive for Luna at the moment. Let me jump to the daily. Even the daily's looking good, right? We're having these red candles, these reversals coming through there. Very, very nice indeed. If you were looking for a daily target, potentially for the end of the week, if we do see this progression to the upside continue, you could be looking at around a $15.57 for Luna there. But as I was saying, we could see some sort of correction coming through after pumping significantly. We'll go candle body to candle body to the top side, and that's 104% there for Luna in this space of literally nearly, was it 10 to 12 days, something along the lines of that. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see if you do see any sort of reversal coming through. I would expect to bounce off the 10 simple there, and also the 21 moving average as well, that if you are going to come down and bounce and progress up further from there. Interesting stuff indeed to watch there. That's going to be it, guys. Apologies for missing out on that request there, bro. But yeah, I hope you're all going to have a fantastic day. I'm not going to do a huge outro again, but yeah, I do stream every single morning, guys, so like, comment, subscribe, all that juicy stuff there. And I'll see you tomorrow for another early morning, well, not another early morning stream because I was late today, but an early morning stream tomorrow. So yeah, peace out, goodbye from me, Crypto Chester.